भगवान श्री योगी राम सूरत कुमार की जय। योगी राम सूरत कुमार, योगी राम सूरत कुमार, योगी राम सूरत कुमार, जय गुरु राय। योगी राम सूरत कुमार, योगी राम सूरत कुमार, योगी राम सूरत कुमार, जय गुरु राय। योगी राम सूरत कुमार, योगी राम सूरत कुमार, योगी राम सूरत कुमार, जय गुरु राय। योगी राम सूरत कुमार, योगी राम सूरत कुमार, योगी राम सूरत कुमार, जय गुरु राय। योगी राम सूरत कुमार, योगी राम सूरत कुमार, योगी राम सूरत कुमार, जय गुरु राय। योगी राम सूरत कुमार, योगी राम Suratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Jaya Guru Raya. Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Jaya Guru Raya. Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Jaya Guru Raya. Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Jaya Guru Raya. भगवान श्री योगी राम सूरत कुमार की जय। सर्वं योगी राम सूरत कुमारार्पणमस्तु। A very special fortune of blessings that we have been able to do this Nama Sankirtan in this powerful shrine for 1 hour. It's no small grace. And in adoration of this grace, and with deep gratitude, we have offered the Nama lotuses at the lotus feet of Bhagavan. For the rest of the day and night, we should continue to do this Nama Japa and also offer the Seva lotuses at the feet of Bhagavan along with Nama lotuses. Whatever work falls into our hand, we know we are only instruments in His hands, and we should do it in the spirit of service and offer it. Keep on offering it at the lotus feet of Bhagavan, a Seva lotus. Now, again we shall see, we start with Vedas. Whatever Bhagavan has said about Vedas. He says, in the outer space, there are Veda mantras and Shastras. Only day before yesterday we saw how he said that his own mantra, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, is in the sky. Now he says the Veda mantras and Shastras are in the outer space. The great rishis, by their tapobalam, the merit of their penance, caught them and gave them through the world. The rishis knew about everything. They were no narrow-minded people. They were great lovers of mankind. And they have given the sciences of all the Shastras. Everything is so scientific if you go into exploration of what they have said without being biased about it. These ancient rishis, they did not create these mantras. Rather, they saw them. They are mantra drashtas. They saw those mantras in the sky, or we could say it in the Chitakash. There is, just as there is an Akash, the Bhautikash, we are all familiar with. There is an Akash inside. When you go into deep meditation, you would find this Chitakash inside. And this is Chit Akash. And this is where the mantras, the Veda mantras and Shastras are found reverberating. And of course the whole cosmos reflects it with the same vibration, reverberation. So these rishis, they were bold enough to go deep into the recesses of their soul, and they found these mantras in their Chitakash. So Bhagavan says, these rishis, they knew about everything. They were no narrow-minded people. So all those, the laws and rules and the sciences they have given to the world are completely scientific, and they carry the truth of things. If you are not able to go up to it, then we are not able to accept it either. But it doesn't mean that these rishis were narrow-minded. They have done some classifications based upon the science of living in harmony and knowledge. Bhagavan says, Vedas are great treasures. They are great treasures. They are everything. They must be protected at any cost. If the Vedas are not preserved, India will perish. And then he goes on to say, India is rooted in the soil of Vedas. To tell you the truth, my friends, the whole of humanity exists only because of the Vedas, the Veda mantras, and the great masters. And then he said, they say, we don't understand Sanskrit, so why commit slokas to memory? Sanskrit must go. This beggar says, no, that is wrong. Even merely listening to them will do good. Chanting Vedas, even without understanding, is also good. Where Vedas are recited, go and listen to it. It will do you a lot of good. To Bhagavan, as we can see, as soon as we enter into Pradhan Mandir, on the one side we have his Samadhi, and then the Vedic Puja, the Rudrakshekam. The Rudram is being recited every day, and Abhishekam is being done to the Linga placed on the Samadhi of Bhagavan as per the local tradition. Taittiriya Upanishad and other 4 Vedas are recited on special occasions. On the other hand, just opposite to the Samadhi Mandir is Bhagavan's Murti, installed by Bhagavan's holy hand. And here the Murti is in deep Samadhi. When you go near, and you would see how his eyes are up there on the Brahmarandra. All the same, if there is any expression of that deep Samadhi state where one is in communion, one is one with God, that is compassion. So you see the right hand raised in benediction to assure all of us, I am here. Why fear? You just have to chant my name, and I shall take care of your life. You have nothing to fear, you have nothing to worry. All that you have to do is keep on chanting my mantra. If you see the left hand closely, you would see in the posture of japa, eternal japa. To instruct us, that is exactly what we have to keep on doing. So, both the aspects, if Vedas are one eye for Bhagavan, the Nama is the other. I remember after the Samadhi was done, the very next day in the morning, there were 2 lines of water starting from the Samadhi, running right up to the Murti. There was no water line beyond the Murti, nor was there any beyond the Samadhi on the other side. It was as though Bhagavan was trying to say that both are my eyes, the two eyes. They are connected. One is not complete without the other. For him, for his devotees. So we shall remember all that we learnt today as sayings of Bhagavan, which are precious to us. This has to be brought to our mind again and again until we understand the truth of it, the depth of it. We shall now offer our today's prayer at the lotus feet of Bhagavan. Bhagavan, we beg you again and again, a million times, for your immediate divine intervention to bring forth a dharmic normalcy, a dharmic life to the people of the world. For today there is so much violence all around. The news that we hear is terrible, very disturbing, and sometimes sickening. Only you, as the cosmic controller, as you had often declared, can bring in peace, unity, harmony, order, and discipline into the lives of people. People live any way they like, creating a philosophy of their own to justify whatever they are doing. Bhagavan, please bless them, bless us to live a dharmic life with remembrance of God. And we also beg you to stop this war that's going on between the two countries for quite some time now with its own justification. But we have been seeing the disastrous effects of that. We beg you to stop it immediately and bring in peace and harmony. We also beg you to bless the whole world so that there would be no mention, not even mention of the word war among the countries of the world. And Bhagavan, we beg you to keep under control those sudden attacks of killer diseases, the violent furies of nature, and those devastating accidents. We also beg you to uproot all the negativities of the human mind, those asuric thoughts which are responsible for today's world of violence. In this world, whichever country people belong to, whatever language they speak, whatever religion they have embraced, they may not even believe in the law of karma or the theory of rebirth, and yet everyone, without exception, even the avatars, have to suffer from their past karmas, and that without help or protection. The law of karma is the divine justice. Nobody can escape it. All the same, we beg you to reach out to all those people and do the needful. We also beg you to protect all those unselfish people who have been slogging for the welfare of others from unnecessary, unhealthy, unworthy remarks of criticism and aspersion. We beg you again to promote the economy of the country and the growth in varied fields of activity, right from science and technology to spirituality, so that India would reach that high status of the world teacher to conduct the whole world in the path of dharma. We also pray to you in all earnestness and sincerity for ceaseless chanting of your powerful name, for joyful chanting of your powerful name, and unbroken remembrance of your leelas and teachings, so that we assimilate and make it into our Atma Shakti. Please bless us, Bhagavan, to be only sattvic instruments in your hands and not be the Rakshasic elements, even by mistake. Please bless us to run our everyday life as an offering to you and not be caught by the temptations of Maya. We also seek that ultimate state of being, the state of bliss and peace of yours, but then we know our minds need to be purified. Right now, the minds are full of those residual, latent tendencies of the past karmas, and of course our own desires for worldly living. So what happens? There are sudden attacks of fear. We do not even know what we fear and why we fear at all. But then sometimes it turns into a killer disease. And there is again the vicious anger, jealousy, vengeance, passion, and of course the grief, the sorrow of our own making. We compare ourselves with other people, no matter how much blessing we have already got. And then we pick up something that we do not possess, but they do. And then we begin to complain, to entertain complaints, grumbling. Finally it turns into depression and medicine. But the saving grace is the thunderous declaration of Bhagavan that the name of the Divine is a very powerful weapon against our past karmas. And also it would prevent us from future karmas. And it can purify our mind very effectively. We take refuge in your powerful name and beg you for early purification. And Bhagavan, wherever we live, whatever work falls into our hand as our duty, as we play the role in our life allotted to us, we know it is all your work and we should be able to do it in the spirit of service to you, and that joyfully, without any unhealthy competition or jealousy, so that every work that we do will become our Atma Shakti. Bhagavan, please bless us to practice acceptance of whatever life brings to us, be it a joy or grief. Coming from you by your sankalpa, it can only be a great blessing, perhaps in disguise. But it's meant for our spiritual growth, for our greater good, for our closer kinship with God. When a bad karma takes over, we know what happens overnight. Everything changes dramatically. The lifeboat turns over. And whatever we say goes wrong, whatever we do goes wrong. And we do not know where we stand in life. We collapse. We resent God and His grace, feeling terribly let down. We begin to blame others bitterly for our own failures, without realizing they are our own, because of our past karmas. We have to be very, very careful with words and actions, because everything comes back to us sooner or later, and especially at our most vulnerable moment. But then God, out of His generosity and compassion, puts a blessing even in the punishment. What does He do? It pushes us back to God and makes us realize the profound truths of the soul. First thing we understand is neither money nor power, nor our relatives nor our friends, or our strength or protection. It's only God's strength, God's protection. Every adversity will finally turn into a higher wisdom, purifying our mind, and then God begins to reflect there in all His glory. Bhagwan, we beg you to bless us all to understand that only your will is behind all the happenings of our life and the world. And therefore, everything is a blessing. Please bless us to be grateful to you, even for the adversities of life. We seek your powerful blessings for all the species of the cosmos to be lifted to a higher plane, and finally, we who have been seeking only solutions all the time, endlessly, for the problems of life, now seek dissolution. Of what? Of the root cause of this vicious cycle of continued births and deaths. And what is it? The ahambhav, the utter selfishness of the ego, the I and mine that rule all our lives. We beg you, Bhagwan, to uproot this ahambhav and promote atmabhavam so that we be blessed with that immortal life, in merger with you, or eternal servitude to you in surrender. Surrender to you, that eternal, supreme divinity. Jai Yogi Ramsuratkumar.